friends. Give me half a second here to get my computer on the live situation, since it doesn't like to go live for some strange reason. Okay. And good morning, everybody. Wow, we have friends already, honey.
How are we doing?
Left-handed draws says hi, and small waving bear, and do stuff girl, and the tune Bella. And no, the power did not go out again. Let's see. Who else is here? Let me hit my live button. There we go. Amelia says hi, and DK says hi.
Hello.
Arthur says hi. Let's see. User quadruple zero says hi.
Wow. Hello, user quadruple zero.
How has our morning been? That's Koa.
So far, so good.
Left-handed is craft TikToks. Ringers are rung and the mods are here.
Yay.
My sister loves your art.
Oh, please thank her for
And
me.
she'll love it if you say hi to her.
Hi, sister.
Hi, Nancy, sister. It is to me. Mario says hello, everybody.
Hello.
Good morning to Ava. Deborah says hi, and Zodiac says hi, and Trey says hi.
Hi.
Ross says hi, and Vince says hello, and Goobin Man says love you, and Jonas says
love
hello.
you
First
too.
time viewing alive. Nixie is here. Gryffindor
Hey.
Studio says hi. Oh boy, Frostbite's finally made it to one of your streams. Thank you so much for making these.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you for making it.
Part-time
Here.
artist has a beetle drawing.
Nice.
Mooney says hi, and Anjin says hi. Kirby says hello.
Hello.
Classmith says hello. The Czech Republic says hi.
Hello.
Normal wants to know if we're having a great day.
Not yet, but I hope we will.
Let's see. B. Ramtasia says, Sir, hello. I am the biggest fan of your arts with about 1 million hearts.
Oh, thank you. It's very nice to meet you.
User quadruple zero is currently drawing digitally. I drew a raccoon and some people liked it. That was weird.
Nice.
I didn't call them weird. Their name is weird. Just for future
Oh,
reference.
okay.
Yes. So many highs and good mornings, and I love your drawings. It would be
Thank
really
you.
cool if you drew some Star Wars characters.
Oh, I got lots of Star Wars characters I've drawn.
Oh, exams are finally over for craft TikToks.
Oh,
Laura
that's
says hello
great.
from Sweden.
So,
Wait, hi Scott from the airport in Lisbon.
oh, well,
Where are
safe
you
travels.
going? Where are you
So
going?
for those of you, just to give you guys an update, so the Kickstarter, I think there's like a week left to go, and these are the hair journal pieces that you can get as a set on the Kickstarter. And actually, I don't think that's all of them. I think I might be missing a couple. Anyways, one of the backers, what do you call it? Pledges.
Yes.
One of the pledges that you can do is you can get an original painting at the size of the prints. So there's been a few. So I am doing the paintings, and so these are just
is that
some of
what
the
we're doing
different.
today?
Yeah, I thought I would do the 3 paintings, and I downloaded some. I purchased some stock reference, and so I'm using this one, this photo, to make this one.
Ooh, I like her hair.
Yeah, and then the next one is this one to make this one,
I like that.
and then the last one is this
It's
one.
like the same girl for the first two.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Oh, that's
to make
lovely.
that one. So we'll
Ooh,
see.
a sideways one.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we'll see what we can do. But I thought it would be kind of a fun exercise
Okay.
to do.
Andrea says hello from the Philippines. Red Yankee says, wow, this is such an incredible idea.
Thank you.
Tulsi says hello. TV says hola.
Oh,
Never says I love how he does hair. Hello from Australia. That's Chipoyo. Lily Jack says good morning. Here in
Good
11
morning.
minutes, 4:20. But they will be sold out when it's published.
Oh.
How have we been?
We're doing very good, thank you.
Okay, hang on. Hello from Finland, and Marguerite says hello from British Columbia, Canada. We have a hello from Brazil.
Hello.
I love your art, says Jellycat. You're the kind of person I want to be when I'm older.
Oh, thank you.
I'm in art class drawing a self-portrait. Here from Britain, we just celebrated the Queen's Jubilee at school.
Oh, fun.
Honey, how many pages are in your hair journal?
Where is it? It is
There
here.
is a video on how to find your art style in the Art Hacks playlist.
Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And I think there are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-ish. This one's kind of stuck together. 6 or 7 pages left to go.
You gotta finish those.
I do.
Love your art in your car is cool.
Thank
hi from
you.
France. Hello from the Indian Ocean.
Wow.
I love how you answer your comments. Good day from Australia. Finally caught alive. I really like your art. Your art's an inspiration. I love your stream.
Thank you so much.
Hello from India. Love from India. Hello from Finland.
Hello.
I love how you answer the comments in your live videos. Best artist in town, always here.
Oh, thank you so much.
Your videos inspired me to start drawing again. That's Goobin Man.
Thank you, Goobin Man.
How are we? We are okay.
Thank you guys for asking how we're doing, too. That's very
Yeah.
nice of you.
We appreciate that.
So I'm just trying to find the flow of the hair now.
You're amazing, and so is your art. Amazing,
Thank
honest
you.
artist.
Thank you very
Ah,
much.
Spanish Sass says hello. The sass has arrived.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm in art class doing a self-portrait. Someone has an art exam tomorrow.
Ooh.
Good night if you're from the Philippines. It's 10:07 p.m. and good morning for you.
Oh, good morning and good night.
All right, let's see.
All right, so let's see how this hair kind of flows. So I like these like little wispies that kind of come out. That's nice, but let's see. So these pieces.
Hello from Brazil. I want to start a hair journal. Isaac says, I just woke up and found out that my rabbit had babies. Also, I can already tell that this will look good.
Wow.
How many babies did your rabbit have? Is it a lop-eared? Is it a... I love rabbits. I'm just saying. I'm going to need some details, Isaac. Okay?
Yeah, you can't kind of drop that information
Yeah,
without.
You can't drop fuzzy bunny information and then not explain in great detail. Hello from Indonesia. Plasma is skipping school.
Uh-oh.
Should I pull out my mom voice?
No.
All
But
right.
I wouldn't put that publicly because this chat's public.
I don't know. You get in trouble. I mean, I'm from Germany and love your art. That's Shea. Erie says morning from Alabama.
Thank you. Good morning.
Andrea, I see you. I see all the comments you've put in. You only have to put it in once, sweetie. It's okay. The Czech Republic, could you draw Václav Havel? He was a great Czech president and all of the Czech Republic love him.
I will look into it.
Okay.
Isn't the Czech Republic where Alphonse Mucha was from?
Yes. H&B's co-owner says, I wish I could talk to you someday. You're my idol.
Well, you're talking to me now.
My favorite one is the trans one, says the Toon Bella.
Me too.
Crick says, I decided to buy some watercolor because of you. I love all the tips and tricks. Thank you, Mr. Scott.
Oh, thank you.
Hello
I
from
hope it helps.
Indonesia. This is an incredible idea. Do you think art class is worthwhile?
Only if you're good at being taught. I'm not someone who can sit and listen to instruction.
He's a
I need to
student.
I need to learn by doing it.
Ooh, a Holland Lop Bunny. That's Bunny. Scott did a painting for the Ukraine. He did a sunflower for Ukraine. Let's see. Nope, the car is not an eraser. It is a Hot Wheel.
It'd be kind of funny if it was an eraser.
Yeah, your Johnny Depp drawing was so cool.
Oh, thank you.
I'm not going to try to pronounce that because it's hello in Czech, and I'll probably butcher that. I'm also from Indonesia. How do you have such crispness in your videos? High resolution.
I'm recording on a phone with 4K, and then I edit it in Adobe Premiere.
I'm watching this late at night. Love your art. That's spoof. Jasmine, but Yasmin says you inspired me to continue drawing. Love your art.
Oh, fantastic! Thank you.
Hi from Norway. That's Lars.
Hello.
Jonas, I'd love to see a traditional Eastern European hair drawing and sketch. I think it would be right up your alley. What is traditional Eastern European hair? I don't know what that is. Maybe you could send us a picture. That would be helpful. Because I'm not familiar with that. Made it to a stream in time. Love your videos. Can't be here too long, sadly.
Oh, well, thank you for stopping in.
Shreya says hi. Good morning from Iowa. That's Mochi.
Good morning.
Hi, because of you, I got really better at watercolor. I'm 11 years old, and my friends' parents like my art a lot.
Oh, that's great.
That's Ravi. I'm already in summer break. That's Grace and the Goats. Cool bracelets is Serena.
Thank you.
I just started painting my horse. That's Emerald Art Studio.
Oh, I bet it's gonna look lovely.
Plasma says it's an optional school day. I just wanted to see how you would react. Well, as a mom, I would tell you to get your little tushy to school. But if it's an optional school day, that's a different story. How do you feel about people using art bases?
I think it's great. I think anything that helps you make art is wonderful.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
What's an art base?
It's like on the web you can have like 3D poses you can use.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. Learn something new every day. You really want me to say that word in Czech, don't you? Really not going to try it. Medusa hair. That's on the list. Let's see. I don't know why you put all those blocks in as a comment. Zakian Arts. I can't read blocks. I mean, literally like blocks. You are mega inspiring. Thank you for everything. That's Adam.
Oh, thank you.
How does your brush pen not smudge? I let it dry and use watercolor over it, but it mixes.
Are you using this type of pen? Because this is the Zebra brush pen. It is waterproof.
Why does your camera look so good still, even in a phone? Bruh. That's it. I did my best on the bruh thing, you know. Can you try drawing an Indian bride? That's Monty.
Yeah, I'm sure. Maybe at some point I can.
I was talking to Bethany about the Mendi ceremony. She photographed a wedding that had a Mendi ceremony, and I just think that's so lovely. You know, where they do the henna on the brides? I think that's absolutely stunning. And I love how they do their hands and their feet, and the more detailed it is, I guess the more luck they're gonna bring to the marriage or something. It's a really, really cool ceremony. I love henna art. It's beautiful. Do you do digital art, honey?
Not anymore. I did for a while, but not anymore.
These live streams always start before my school starts, so I can never finish these unless it's a weekend. I usually listen to these when I get ready in the morning, depending on when it starts. That's Maple Moon.
Oh,
We're
sorry Maple
about
Moon.
That. But you can catch them later. You can watch the replay. Mobile Gamer wants you to draw them. Have you drawn Edward Scissorhands?
Yes, yeah. I think you can see, if you look at the video about my goofs and my mistakes and my failures, you might see it. Actually, I think I might have some sketches in here.
Uh-oh. Bringing out another book. Living Blindly says good morning, so wonderful to have this dose of happiness today.
There he is.
I think we're happy. Oh, that was a more stylized one, wasn't it?
Yeah, this was when I was trying to do caricature of him.
I kind of like that one, actually. I think that one's cool. Battlebrooks would like to know, have you guys been up to anything fun lately?
No, not really. I played some Mario Golf with my son on the Switch yesterday, and that was fun.
Oh, I have a funny story from yesterday. Do you guys want to hear a funny story?
Oh, Arwen?
What do you think about surrealism?
Not my thing, but it is still art.
Tell everybody what your favorite colors are, honey, to paint with.
Payne's Gray.
Isaac wants you to draw rabbits with swords. Scott's pen work is so on point. First time catching your live stream, that's Lillian.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, Jaxie Pants, I didn't need to know that. Whoever said the rabbit had babies, make sure to put the babies in a different cage because mama bunnies are not nice to baby bunnies, apparently. Wow.
Jeez.
Yeah, I don't know. Just as someone asked about your video Christmas, it went out of focus. Feels like magic at play. Oh, that's funny. Does watercolor harm? Okay, I totally lost that one. Do those bohemian bracelets have a story on your hands?
Oh, these are just from places that we've been. So this was in Utah. This was from a Hopi Nation indigenous artist. Mm-hmm. And this one is from Valencia, Spain. And this one is from our anniversary. We went to Kauai for our 25th anniversary.
And every time he pauses, he turns around and he looks
at I'm looking at it. I'm like, where did we go?
Remember where
and then this one is just a placeholder till we go some more places. I got it off of Amazon.
Okay, he's got a video on Art Block. Check that out. And honey, please tell your least favorite color.
My least favorite color?
That's what they're asking. What's your least favorite color?
I don't know, maybe like an olive green.
I've been practicing water and color and ink because of you. My only problem I've run into is sometimes the watercolor bleeds. Any tips? And then I'll tell the story.
Watercolor is going to bleed. It's going to go all over the place. But if you're saying it bleeds through the paper, then you just need better paper.
Okay. So here's my story. So yesterday I said to our son, I said, do you want to drive me to Whole Foods? Because I need to get some stuff. I was going to make soup for dinner last night for Scott. So he says, sure, I'll drive. So he says, let's take Arwen. So we put Arwen, our dog, she's 10 and a half, in the car. And we go to Whole Foods. Now this is after I had taken her to the vet yesterday morning for her leg rabies shot, her annual checkup. And she's great. She's in good health. Everything's really good. So we leave her in the car. We roll down the windows. We're in for like 10 minutes. We get the food. We come out. He gets food for lunch, like this whole platter of like chicken and pulled pork and everything else. So he says, Mom, we've got to go get my spice rub. We got to go to this other store. I said, okay, fine. So we get to the store and he wants me to go in with him. And I said, no, let me sit with Arwen. Let me stay here. He's like, no, Mom, just come in with me for like 3 seconds. I'm like, okay, fine. We go in. We are not in that store, I swear to you, more than like 3 minutes. We are in the store. We come out. I don't see Arwen in the back seat. I'm like, oh my God, where's Arwen? Somebody stole Arwen. I look, she's on the floor of the front seat of the car and has eaten, I kid you not, half of an entire roasted chicken. And she looked at us with food hanging out of her mouth and started chewing even faster when she saw us.
Poor Brennan was so
mad. He was
so
mad because that was his lunch. He was so mad. And she just was so happy with herself. Her belly was so big last night that it was literally, she couldn't move the entire rest of the night.
She's a bad girl.
She was so bad. It was so funny, you guys. Oh my God. It was so funny. Yep, give me the damn chicken. Yep, that's pretty much it. Honestly. How much does Scott earn? How about not enough to live on? Being
an artist is not a way to get rich.
She did not get sick, which is surprising. But my God, she's just like, she ate everything. How much does Scott earn in a day? Well, you know, like I said, not enough. Not enough to make it worthwhile, so we have to...
We live in Franklin, Tennessee.
Yeah.
We can live a simple life. I've got a 50-something-year-old car. I don't go out a lot. So my only expenses are art supplies from time to time, but I also have a lot of those. But honestly, we don't need a lot to live. And that's by design, because being an artist is not the best way to make money.
Ayashi says, I got inspired a lot from you and drew a sketch of a Japanese house.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Thanks for being amazing. Ooh, what's the tea this morning? I've decided it was the Pittsburgh Strong Breakfast Tea because I am still not awake, even though I got up at 6:30 and have been going ever since. So there you go. My dude, how do you draw hair like that? It's gorgeous. That's Artemis.
Oh, thank you. So,
Oh, give me the chicken.
so
I know, right?
I studied. I'm not. When I say studied, and not school wise, but I just spent a lot of time looking at Alphonse Mucha's Art Nouveau, and so I just started incorporating that style into kind of more my style. And now I'm just trying to push it away from that a little bit to try to be my own thing. But this is all kind of Art Nouveau kind of thing. Let's see if we can get this colored.
Have you ever done video game fan art? And then does it matter what sketchbook you have?
A couple times I've been commissioned to do some fan art stuff, and
But you didn't do it for yourself.
no, not for myself.
And does it matter what sketchbook you have?
A different sketchbook is going to do different things. Different materials will give you different art. So I experiment. Like this is the Canson XL. It's a cheaper. It's cheaper. It's.
But the paper quality is really good for what Scott does.
For what I'm doing.
So
Now,
would you say you should try different kinds of paper to go with your art style? Does that make sense?
yeah, I would say learn on a cheaper paper like what I'm using right now. Like I wouldn't go any cheaper than Canson. And then learn on that. And then like right now I'm starting to work with like these are on more expensive paper. This is
Sketchbook.
this is on 100% cotton paper. It's more expensive. Like these books are about $30-$40 a pop, whereas these are about $5 or $6. So these are not 100% cotton paper, and you can tell the difference. But I still like working in these because I have so many years of working on the cheap stuff.
Okay. What did you use to make the white outline that you have in your art?
Oh, that is a Uniball Signo, and there's a link to it in my bio.
And when the Signo pen doesn't work, what's that white stuff you use?
Oh, or if I want a thicker line,
Yes.
is this stuff.
Please tell me the lid's on that.
Yeah.
Screwed on tight. Okay. Is watercolor painting on wood even possible?
No, I mean, look, anything is possible. Like if you had like where there's a will, there's a way type of situation. But honestly, watercolor specifically needs watercolor paper because it needs something to soak into.
Okay. He uses the Winsor & Newton paints in his hair journal.
Blow dryer.
Deborah Archie. If you scroll down just a little bit, Emma, one of our mods, put in a link to the art supply list, and that will show you all of the supplies that Scott has used. And yes, the mods are correct when they answer your questions. Scott's favorite snack is the atomic fireballs. And no, for whoever asked, I saw your comment and I missed answering it. I am not an artist, but I do journal, and that is what I do. Say hi to Arabella.
Hi, Arabella.
How do you get the inspiration to draw every day?
Well, that's a good question. I find photos that inspire me. I mean, look at that. And so these are photos that I paid for. They're like $6 for a set of 400 photos. And so I do that, and that inspires me to draw.
We have not been to Macedonia. It was just a barbecue chicken that she ate, and no, she didn't throw up. She was fine.
I saw the comment about the ballpoint pen thing, and
yes, I'm getting to that.
Yeah, so I was gonna say maybe at one point we'll do just like a morning of just sketching different people with a ballpoint pen. Might be kind of fun.
Simple life is a sustainable life. God bless your humble family.
Thank you.
Believe me, I'd love to win the lottery and try it for a day.
Yeah.
But, you know, the older you get, I think the less we want and the more we just enjoy being together. And we do really love to travel. Someone asked that. And we'd like to travel more. But right now we have 2 kids in college. So, you know, unless we get another movie going, we're gonna be pretty close to home for a while. Well, we bought the food for our son. I bought the food for my son, and the dog ate it. So, is it here or where on a day-to-day basis, Tiffany? What are you asking? Scott, did you do a video on what the difference is between watercolor, acrylic, and gouache?
Yes.
Okay, so Ayashi, so check for that.
It's in the art hacks folder, the playlist.
Then what's the best way to make money? Get a job?
Well, I mean, if you want to make money, I would get into something like finance. I would get into something that like go to business school for money, you know, stuff like that. Those people know how to manipulate and make a lot of money by buying and selling stuff. Art is creation. Art is about telling a story, about creating art. I mean, it has nothing to do with money. The fact that some people will exploit art, use it for film, use it for whatever, that is people with money buying art, you know, because they're placing a value on that art. But that has really very little to do with the artists themselves. Artists don't make art. You don't get into making art to be rich, is what I'm saying. If that's just the really, really silly way of becoming rich, because it is not the easiest way.
Okay. Tiffany wants to know what you eat on a day-to-day basis.
Maybe a bagel, some eggs. I'll snack for lunch, and then for dinner, usually something simple like soup or something like chicken and rice. I don't really eat very interesting stuff because I have a lot of stomach problems.
Lily says, currently making a watercolor painting, experimenting with complementary colors. I also got some Winsor & Newton watercolors for my birthday today.
Oh, that's great.
Happy birthday, Lily.
Happy birthday. Blow dryer.
Sid, he stopped animating because he moved on to other things. Your career has evolved over time. So
yeah, I honestly, when I was in animation, it was in the 90s and the early 2000s, and there wasn't a lot of, it wasn't as much animation being done as there is now in the CGI, and now everybody's really good at it.
We have to.
What's wrong?
There's just so many questions today, and they're good ones, and I want you to answer them.
Well, then you just waste a lot of time saying that. Just get right into it.
Stop it. Is art school worth the student's loan?
Only if you can learn from it. What are you somebody who can? Are you somebody who learns when you go to school, or are you somebody who learns more when you do it on your own?
Do you dry your colors after every single time you paint?
Yeah, I like to layer them. You don't have to. I mean, and a lot of watercolor artists don't. They just.
Is Is it me
they
or
let them
did you
blend.
forget the ears?
No, these are the ears. They're kind of like elf or fairy ears. Blow dryer.
Key Rose would like to know if you have tips on texturing hair. Love your art, by the way.
Texturing hair. Well,
Is that in the hair shorts?
I mean, the texture is in the inking. Honestly, that's where I do it. And yeah, I would look at the. There's a video on it in the art hacks folder.
Tulsi was the one who asked about your ballpoint pens. Please draw out of your comfort zone. Sometimes I really enjoy your art, but I'd like to see more. That's Panda Bear.
Oh yeah. Well, did you see the?
The acrylic.
Well, there's the acrylic ones. There's the caricature ones. I try to push myself quite often.
Yep. I just found out that in the art school room there was a blow dryer, so if I ever use it, I'm just gonna say blow dryer.
You got to shout it.
Oh, God.
Blow dryer.
Okay, I journal about everything. I have multiple journals. I have a journal I write in every day, and I have a travel journal, and like a junk journal I put stuff in, and a goal setting journal. So I journal about a lot of different things. And I've done scrapbooking, plasma, but Scott has never done scrapbooking. And if you'd like to know what paintbrushes he's using, there's a link to all of his art supplies that I know Emma's put in a couple times. And these are travel brushes.
These are just travel brushes. They're cheap. I usually use them when I travel, but they're actually pretty good for what I'm doing.
Madeline says, yes, someone just called you the new Bob Ross and I'm living for it.
Oh, that's way too kind.
Ido says, I'm still learning on digital drawing. I take time too long to finish one art drawing, sometimes a week, sometimes a month. Is it normal for an artist to take so much time in drawing?
I'm sorry, on a single piece? I mean, I am in no way judging you or your work. For me, the way that I look at it is, I would rather do 100 smaller pieces than one large piece, because you learn with every piece. So if you spend a week or a month on a single piece, I don't know how much you're going to learn from that, and all of those wasted days where you're not really learning anything new because you're working on the same piece. That's my concern. Now, if you're a professional and you are in a place where you're like, I know I'm very comfortable with my style and I'm very happy with my style, then yes, go ahead and spend a month. But if you're still learning, and for reference, I'm still learning. But if you're still learning, I would say, keep your paintings down to one a day and see how much you can push yourself. Because, once you get to that mindset where you're like, oh my God, I've been working on this for a month, I got to make it perfect. You're kind of trapping yourself. You're painting yourself into a corner. So figuratively speaking, of course.
Violet Jane says, you challenged me to draw 1 hour every day, so I started doing that, and I'm on day 3 with your art hacks, and I can see the improvement. So what I'm saying is thank you.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Thank you.
Start painting and drawing.
When I was a kid and I was drawing, the painting, I went to art school, but I was always doing Prismacolor pencils. So the painting really kind of started in my late 40s. And I think I just wanted to try something different. But it takes a while to learn how to pull a paintbrush.
We would like to visit India someday. We have never been. Would you want to try a Salvador Dali type painting, or have you done it?
Not particularly, no.
We will show the bookshelf in the Hobbit hole before we go today. Where did you get the photo pack? I'd love to support other creatives and also have photos referenced for my art. That's Battlebricks.
Yeah, it was on ArtStation. Maybe ask in the comments when this video is done, and I'll be happy to post a link.
Violet, did you woo Miss Donna with your amazing drawings?
I hope so.
Oh, God.
It wasn't my personality.
Oh, what was your personality? You were a different person back then. You were young and vivacious. Now you're just old and stodgy. Do you think graphic designers should practice art?
Oh, of course.
Lucas is drawing with a ballpoint pen right now. Alphonse Mucha was a Czech painter.
Oh, good, good.
I don't know what Five Nights at Freddy's is. Do you have a favorite color combination for art?
I love anything with Payne's gray in it, but Windsor Violet and Windsor Orange are really nice together too.
Normal says art is about the experience in your creations, not about how much money you make.
Yeah.
So I think what people would like to hear, because I'm seeing this question come up over and over and over again.
Wait, hold on a second. Blow dryer. Okay.
Okay, now you're making me want to dye my hair blue and put blue lipstick on. I'm not kidding. Now I want to dye my hair blue and put blue lipstick on. So I'm seeing this question over and over again, and I think what people are asking about the motivation to do art, from what I'm seeing here, is they want to know, how do you get yourself out of bed every single morning and come down here and draw? Not like when you lose motivation and stuff like that. Like literally, how do you get up every morning, come down to the Hobbit hole, and do it all over again?
Well, first of all, who wouldn't want to come down to a Hobbit hole to paint?
Okay, what if people don't have a Hobbit hole? Don't be snotty.
Okay. I guess for me, do you guys, if you've seen Hamilton, and you've remember that song? It's why is he always writing like he's running out of time? And I guess for me, I'm looking at, I always, even when I was younger, I would always look at the world and go, I've only got so many years to do X, and there's only so much time to learn this. And so I think of, I don't want to waste a day where I'm not making art. I mean, I'm sorry, what?
I apologize. No, go ahead.
I don't want to waste the time. What's the alternative? And so I wake up going, I've got to do art today because I'll regret it tomorrow if I wasted that day.
Also, you guys, on another note, my YouTube just kicked me out of the live and put me down to like 480 DPI. So if you guys are having problems, just go back in and hit the live button again and you know, put your resolution back up. And I don't know what's going on, but sorry. Oh, Vijaya says, how do you become perfect in art?
There's no perfect in art, ever. Blow dryer. Don't ever try to find perfection. That's unachievable.
Exist.
Yeah, it doesn't exist. Find.
This is the same thing with finding it in a person.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm gonna wait for the perfect person to come along. Trust
Yeah.
me, neither one of us is perfect.
Yeah. I mean, I'm closer, but
No,
yeah.
you're not. Not even.
Just a little bit.
No, not even. No. And Czech Republic, do you think it's okay for an artist to make a mistake? Did you see when he spilled ink on the live all over the painting he was doing? Yeah. Everybody's gonna make a mistake. You make mistakes every single day. We're human.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not gonna not make mistakes in life. Did I say we'd never been to Graceland?
No.
We've never been to Graceland, so he hasn't painted it because we've never been there. Can artists make mistakes? Oh boy, howdy.
Look, making mistakes is how we learn. So yeah, the more mistakes you make, the more you're gonna learn. So make the mistakes. That's a good thing.
When you feel your art is bad, how do you motivate yourself? I always throw mine into the trash. So that's Ika? So did you not see the video where he ripped several pieces of it?
It's okay. The thing is that I keep the bad drawings if I can, especially in a sketchbook. Every once in a while, you just want to rip them up and do it. But that's also why I say try to do smaller pieces. Give yourself 1 hour to do a piece. You know, that's where you're gonna learn. And if you can make art in an hour, then one day when you're feeling adventurous, you could go and you can make a larger, spend a month on it. But I say learn on these smaller pieces, get them out of the way.
Why do you think the time limit is important? Because you've never addressed that. Why is it so important to finish something in a shorter period of time?
Because as artists, we're always going to there's always something more you could work on. I mean, I could look at any of these pieces in the sketch journal or whatever, and I can go, oh, I should go back and I could finish. And
is that like when you noodle at the end?
Yeah. I mean, there's always something. There's 101 things wrong with this piece right now. There's 101 things that I don't like about this painting. As I'm working on it, I'm fixing the ones that are the most egregious. But other than that, you gotta just learn to let go, because an art piece will never be finished otherwise. So give yourself a time limit, especially when you're younger, especially when you're not ready. When you're still learning, you might still be learning the medium, you might still be learning to draw, you might be still experimenting with composition and lighting and so many other things. You're not going to learn that from a single piece. One piece is not going to teach you that. It's the repetition.
So let's see. The spam bots are back. Sorry about that, guys. But thank you so much to our mods for taking care of that. Mistakes are normal. It's why pencils have erasers. Just 45 minutes. Whoa, that was fast. Scott doesn't eat cereal, and he can't have milk. He's lactose intolerant, so that answers that question.
I do love cereal, but yeah, I
love
can't.
Your videos. You're such an inspiration.
Thank you.
It's funny I'm getting tagged every time someone writes fashion or other things. Do you usually find a peaceful place to paint, or is it okay with you to paint with noise near you? And which one is easier to draw, male or female? So start with the noise or peaceful.
I prefer a peaceful place to paint, and like I said, most times if I'm traveling, I will take a picture and I will go and I'll finish the piece in the hotel room. As far as male or female, I think men are easier to draw.
But you draw more women than men.
I didn't say it was easier.
Let's see. I'm just starting out in watercolor. My first painting looked like a kindergartner did it. I love that you talk about perfection and about practice. Thank you for the inspiration.
My pleasure.
Courtney Thompson.
My pleasure, Courtney. Blow dryer.
everybody wants a Hobbit bowl. Let's see. Pinterest is a good place for reference. That is true. What color do you prefer? Contrast colors or cool colors?
Oh, probably cool colors.
Yes, we do have a Discord. Link in bio. Let's see. Both of you are full of energy. Well, thanks for faking it well, huh? Did you ever take a language in school? If so, what language?
Spanish. And all I learned was no se permite masticar la chicle en la clase.
Yeah, there you go.
And I probably don't even say that right.
You don't. What kind of cereal do you like?
Oh, Fruit Loops.
Everything sugary. The sound of the blow dryer is so comforting. Do you like painting or coloring?
Painting.
He's not going to live down the ink. He makes me so nervous just having ink on the desk. Have you ever tried colored pencils? I just bought my first set of Prismacolors and I'm intimidated.
Oh, yeah, there's a video on that.
Mochi. Scott, yep, check out the video on that. He had when I met him, all he worked with was colored pencils.
Yeah.
Have you tried painting something 3D like figurines or sculpts?
Oh, yeah, that's so much fun. You'll see a couple of them in the 60 Days of Studying the Masters.
Hi, Scott. How are you doing today? That painting looks amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Norris. What artist are you inspired by?
Oh, so many. Alphonse Mucha, Drew Struzan, J.C. Leyendecker, John Buscema.
It's 9:52 a.m. You'll be hearing our grandfather clock soon. Do you like goldfish? The crackers? Or actual fish? Just curious. Which one you want to know about? Do you have any Zoom classes?
No.
At home, do you use watercolor pans or tubes?
Pans. Or, I'm sorry, tubes.
Elise says, hi Scott, I love your videos, and I've tried to draw one of your drawings and it was so much fun. You made me love watercolor more than ever.
Oh, I love that. Thank you.
They want you to use crayons, honey, in your next video.
Use crayons?
Mm-hmm. They want to see you use crayons.
Just plain old Crayola crayons?
Crayola crayons. That's what they want. They want to know. Inquiring minds want to see you use crayons. Love your videos. You're such an inspiration. That's the Weirdoid. Let's see. How do you know when you've finished a piece?
You don't. You never really finish a piece. You got to learn to let go.
Nixia loves the blue and the green combination. She says it's chef's kiss.
Oh, thank you, Nixia.
Richard's here. He says, good morning, Ollie. You're beautiful. We love
Hey,
you,
Richard.
Would you ever draw Abe Lincoln in Washington? And they want to know if you've done Greek gods and goddesses.
Yeah, if I ever needed to, sure. And have I ever done? Probably not. I don't think I have drawn any Greek gods or goddesses.
No, we are on TikTok. That's where we started, but we're not live on TikTok anymore. We are live over here with you on YouTube because everybody told us that the videos were better over here. So that's why we're here. Let's see. I find myself getting too scared to make a mistake halfway through a piece, and I sometimes abandon it. Any advice on pushing through to the end of a piece of artwork?
Yeah, just remember, it's just a piece of paper. If you make a mistake, just turn the page and go to something else.
Turn the paper over and draw on the back.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the stakes are not that high. You're not going to kill anybody by making a mistake. And also, what is a mistake? You're drawing. I mean, if look at Picasso's stuff, he had like two eyes on the same side and whatever, like. I
still don't understand why people like Picasso.
Yeah.
My personal taste is not Picasso.
I know, but the point is that you can make it anything you want to. You can embrace the mistakes. You can but I think too many younger artists, actually just too many beginner artists, and I'm not calling you a beginner, but I'm just saying, have the mentality of, okay, I've got to make a masterpiece. And I think it's like someone, starting off in elementary school saying, I want to be a doctor. Put me in an operating room. Let me cut somebody open. You've got years of learning to do before you're ever put into an operating, on an operating table kind of thing. So I think you need to stop putting that kind of pressure on yourself and just make art, make bad art, make a lot of bad art, and see some of those mistakes might become the thing that makes you you. That might be that thing that just is your thing.
Lula says, Scott, is that your favorite way to draw hair? That particular shape and style seems to come up a lot in your art.
I really love it. Yeah.
And by the way, Lula's the one who has the tea shop.
Oh, okay.
If anybody wants to try a good tea, Scottish breakfast, Lula, our friend on here, has tea foundry. It's really good tea. I highly recommend it.
Right now her eyes feel...
How do you know which part to make dark and make light? And also, how do you do shadows on the face?
I look at the photo reference for a lot of the visual cues for that. And I think this one's kind of done. I'm not thrilled with the eyes, and I might get a white colored pencil in here somewhere.
There are tutorials for facial features, noses, eyes, lips.
Yeah.
All of those. Nothing else, only crayons. Yep. Crayons versus oil pastels.
Oof, you guys are trying to kill me.
They are trying to kill you. I love it. Bethany says, wait, is the dog outside?
She's right there behind you, isn't she?
No.
No, the door's open, so.
Maybe she's outside. Where's the undo button? Let's see. I love the effort you put into your art. I don't know, for some reason I find it really expressive. Where did you get the color inspiration from, or was it your own thought for this piece?
Oh yeah, this was the photo reference. So I think you guys could see the difference between the photo reference and the painting. So this is the photo reference.
What did that Spanish mean?
Come
in class.
No, yeah, you're not permitted to
gum in class.
Yeah, no chewing gum in class allowed. So this is the photo.
He says the best Picasso is Picasso.
That's true.
And I will tell you, her cat is so funny. So, I love that cat. How do you overcome the feeling of frustration when you're insecure about a piece you made?
I would say if you're insecure about a piece you made, don't show it. There's so many bad drawings that you guys don't ever see. What's wrong?
Stephen says, it's okay, you can chew gum now. It is your class. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. God, I'm sorry. That was really funny. Okay. So, Eat Some Bread says, I have difficulties on traditional art and I mostly draw on a PC. I got used to it. What do you guys think could help me get used to traditional art again? That's an excellent question.
That's just getting a sketchbook and filling it. Just take a number 2 pencil and a sketchbook.
And a sketchbook. Printer paper, whatever paper you
and
find.
You go, oh, here's this, and you just sit there and you go, yeah, this is the shape.
Tolkien lovers back and Nameless Entities back, and we have not visited Ireland, but honest to goodness, I want to go so bad.
Yeah.
I started following this one of the pages, I can't even remember what it's called now, on Instagram's my choice because I don't have to listen to all the junk. I can just see pretty pictures, and oh my god, the travel channels on Instagram are just
So this is all you want to do, is you want to just start just looking at different shapes and following them. sketching them, and do that for everything. Draw buildings, draw dogs, draw cats, draw whatever you see, but just fill up your sketchbook with these drawings. And that will get you better at your hand-eye coordination. It's the same thing as, say, you wanted to play golf or tennis or something. You can't just walk right up and just hit the ball every time.
You will never hit the ball.
You've got to get your muscles and your eye and everything to work together.
Muscle memory.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Why watercolors?
I was doing Prismacolor pencils. Oh, so somebody wanted to see the bookshelf.
Do not squirrel. Explain why watercolors want to go into the bookshelf. Okay.
Well, before I do, I'm gonna. So this was my style. This was what I
You're
did.
going to multiple places.
Yeah.
Field trip.
So this is what I did for years. I did Prismacolor drawings, and I got tired of it because it's very, very precise. It's very, very.
Your fingers hurt. You used to get calluses.
Yeah. It didn't feel artsy. So I started teaching myself watercolor. Here is the bookshelf. Anything in particular that they wanted to see, or they just wanted
They just said, can you please show us your bookshelf? And don't you dare show me either when you're coming back, please.
I don't know what mochi is.
It's ice cream.
Oh, okay.
They have it at, Brendan's tried it. You can ask Brendan what it's like. They love your bookshelf.
Thank you.
E. John says, hope you're all well. Love from Greece. I want to go to Greece so bad.
Yeah.
Oh, shh.
Ooh.
They would like to know what your favorite book is on that bookshelf. Your favorite art book.
My favorite art book? I think the one I look at the most is the Alphonse Mucha one. And I think you guys could tell by that. I think when I was younger, I would look at this one a lot. Michael Whelan. And the Patrick Nagel one a lot.
If the quality is very low, then you need to adjust your settings.
Yeah, you can up
It
the
popped
resolution in the setting.
Yeah, it popped out for me too. It's done it a couple times.
I don't know why
It
YouTube doesn't just give you the best resolution.
No, it
But
just pops out. How long have you been drawing and do you animate? Those clocks scare me. Do you read all those books? He uses all the books for reference.
yeah, I'm not much of a reader.
How long have you been drawing?
I've been drawing since I was, I don't know, we'll say about 40, 45 years. And do I animate? Not anymore, but I was an animator for many years.
Have you watched The Batman?
I did.
I'm a book lover and I'm in love with that shelf.
Thanks.
What are your thoughts on manga? Do you like manga? Manga?
I have some on the shelf. I mean,
We have a friend who's obsessed.
yeah, here, we'll go one more field trip. But the last manga that I read, let's see if I have
And
any.
no, he's never drawn any Pokemons. And I've known any Pokemons. Pikachu, that's about it.
I mean, I've
But that's
got
the
a
Pikachu.
lot of. I'm trying to see where. I can't see it. It might be. Where did I do with it? Appleseed was the manga I would read a lot.
Harish, there is a video on Scott and acrylics. It's very recent.
Yeah.
So check it out.
But yeah, I didn't read a lot of manga.
They want you to read audiobooks because you have a good voice for it.
No.
I think he does, yeah. Have you painted Spider-Man and the Spider-Verse?
Into the Spider-Verse? No, I have not.
Let's see. How do you deal with hate if you get any? That is an excellent question, Sam Bear.
Yeah. I do get hate a lot. Probably not as much as other people, but I do get it, and I just hide it. I just hide the people, block them, and
you know
if
what's-
anybody has a valid argument or it
Right.
looks like they're trying to learn something,
Right.
then of course I will have a conversation with them. But if people are just like you're stupid and you're ugly, it's like okay, I just you have to understand when you post on social media, when you have your own channel, that's your safe place. You get to do whatever you want to with that. And
You get the say.
yeah, you get to say. It's just like someone coming into your house.
Yep.
You get to say, no, you don't need to welcome everybody into your home.
Yep.
So you get to decide the people that you want to have around you. And that's it.
But
People-
also tell them they get to decide their own reaction to it too. When
Yeah.
you get hate. Scott had a really good point the other day. We have some friends on social media, different friends, that react to comments differently. And I was asking him, we were just having a conversation about it, and you can either look at comments and bring the drama with those comments and let them really affect you, or you can be like a duck and just let the water roll off your back. Because there's always going to be people that like your stuff that you're posting, and there's always going to be people that come at you with, other, opinions, comments, are negative, whatever. And maybe that comes with age. I don't know. Maybe it's personality. I don't know. I still get riled up about certain things. But Scott's right. You 100% get to decide on your channel. But you get to decide as a person how you're going to be too. La says, for my friends in the UK and Europe, a good alternative to the zebra brush pen is the Uni Pen calligraphy pen. Watercolor safe and exactly the same as the one Scott uses, but available everywhere.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, which I thought was a great, that's great. Thank you for posting that. Did you always want to be an artist? What did you want to be when you were young?
I think I was I wanted to be Spider-Man, but I don't think that was going to happen anytime soon. So.
Oh my God, what sketchbooks are you using?
Right now, this is just the Canson XL sketchbook.
That's a bigger one, right? It's not
It
the
is.
small
It is
one.
the larger one. Yeah.
Okay. DOC is going to animation camp in June. Oh my God, how fun is that? I didn't know they had animation camp. Wow. Yes, he paid for the reference pictures. Do you want to tell how much you paid for those?
Yeah, they're about like $6 for a set of like 400 pictures.
Have you ever tried scribble art? And do you and your wife both draw? What is scribble art?
Yeah, what is scribble art?
I don't know what that is. You don't know what that is?
No.
Hello from Namibia. That's in Africa.
Oh, cool. Hello.
Do you have a preferred angle?
Yeah, I think I like more of a 3/4 kind of angle is good, but I think I tend to do straight on a little more, but I think like this is more interesting to draw than that. So that I like that a little more.
Goth Bunny says, I think this would work for someone trying to use digital drawing too. Thank you, sir. You're giving art or suggestions for people that are doing that. What is your favorite sketchbook brand?
It's usually the Canson XL, which is what I'm working in, but right now I am trying this one and I'm really kind of liking it. They're just harder to find, but it's 100% cotton paper, which is really nice. Pages are very, very thick.
And if you want a good journal, I like the Archer and Olive journals. They have journals with watercolor paper, they have journals with dot grid, and they have line journals if you just want to write.
So here's the photo reference I'm using right now. Same model.
Excuse me.
Yeah, they sent me a silver platinum, but there's a video on it.
Donna loves cats, but she's allergic, so she can't own one. I do. If I want to snuggle a cat, I go to Bethany's house, but I don't put them up to my face because I will sneeze my head off and I will turn 14 shades of puffy eye red. The bookshelf looks like it has a little Art Nouveau touches to it.
A little bit.
I don't know what you're asking. The cosplay. I don't know what you're asking. Merlin. I don't know what you're asking. I'm allergic to cats and dogs. I'm sorry. Mallow. It is an art career is not enough, at least for what Scott has done to provide for our family. So we've always had other forms of income. Honey, what pencil are you using right now?
This is just the 4H pencil.
Is it Faber-Castell?
Yeah, Faber-Castell. So it's very, very light. So it'll be able to be erased afterwards.
Yep, we're in the Hobbit hole.
Yeah, we're in the Hobbit hole.
Scribble art is not lifting the pen much when drawing and using messy lines, but for artistic reasons, and it's usually for making textured things like trees.
Oh. I guess maybe I might use it from time to time, unknowingly, yeah.
Have you ever tried fashion designing like your mom?
No.
You guys, she's been painting again. Squeal! I'm so happy she's been painting again. Ever since we lost his dad, I've been wanting her to paint again, and so has Scott, and wanting her to try something to be creative. Oh, she's painting again. So excited. Do you do these live streams more often?
We do them every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday nights. Mm-hmm. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday in the mornings.
9 a.m. Central Time, and Saturday nights are 7 p.m. Central Time. If you could ask Stan Lee anything, what would it be?
Oh, we've met him, and honestly, there's really nothing I would need to ask him. I just thanked him for,
being inspiring.
Being inspiring, yeah. Whether he created all of those characters, I mean, there's a lot of chatter among the art historians or whatever, whether he created all those characters or co-created. Regardless, he was the voice I would hear, hello, true believers, that kind of thing, and he was the one who, was one of the ones who inspired me to pursue comics.
Yes, we met Stan Lee at Comic-Con in San Diego one year, Comic-Con International.
Yeah.
Do you usually struggle sketching the face details?
Yeah, I mean, no matter how many times you do it, it's always a crapshoot. You might love it, you might hate it, and the proportions are always off, and this, nostril is a little higher than that one, or this eye is whatever. It's just art, and so you just kind of just learn to live with it.
Okay. What's your favorite song?
Oh, Future Love Paradise by Seal.
Rylan got their first vaccine.
Oh, congratulations.
Let's see. And thank you so much again. Can I just please take 2 seconds to thank our mods for answering all these questions, because they know us, and I just thank you so much for them, because God, we could not do this without them.
All right, I think I have enough time to ink this one, but not paint it. So let me just...
Honey, what's Animal Crackers about?
Oh, it's based off of a book I wrote for my kids, and it is about a family who inherits a circus. Sorry,
Okay.
I'm trying to... You see me adjusting it.
I know.
Are you going to narrate the fact that I'm adjusting?
Okay. Yeah, we went to Comic-Con for about 19 years.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part of Comic-Con? Oh my God, finding all the little goodies.
Yeah,
Are you kidding?
I think I had more fun when the kids were there. I think I liked walking around in the mornings with them.
We would get a booth and went at Comic-Con the last few years that we went, and Yeah. And it was just so. The best part was the Snoopy. We have pictures of our boys with Snoopy from when they were in their stroller to when they were about 4. It was just, yeah, it was great.
Ah, this
What's your
just is not
favorite
working.
non-pet animal? Oh, red panda. Hands down, red panda. While you're narrating, you should talk about how much Scott loves Canada. Cute, Rylan. Thanks. Appreciate that.
I
Let's
do
not
love
go there
Canada,
again.
and I can't wait to go.
Scott has a video on finding your art style. Could you please draw someone with spiky hair? If you were a mythical animal, if you were to have a mythical animal, what would you have?
Oh, if I was to have a mythical animal.
Rylan thinks he's funny.
Gosh, there's so many cool mythical animals.
Okay.
Don't hold me to this one, because if I really ever did get the opportunity,
Come on, hurry up! I got more.
I would
questions.
want a little more time to research. But for now, I'll just say a dragon.
Okay. He has not used alcohol markers. We have not been to a Canadian McDonald's. How do you paint without destroying the drawing?
I do the inking. So I'll ink it, and that locks in the drawing, and then I'll erase the pencils, and then I can do the watercolors over that.
Have you played Clash Royale or Minecraft?
No. Our kids played Minecraft. I played Zelda Breath of the Wild, and I currently still play Overwatch.
MG Doodle says, sir, your art style is really unique. I got inspired and even tried to recreate about 3 pages from your hair journal. We'll be posting it on my channel very soon. You're very inspired.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you. I hope you tag me. I'd love to see them.
Do a vlog. We're going to talk about doing a vlog when we get our next movie going. I love how he's so good at drawing, but is still relatable. That's Merlin.
Thank you.
Yes, a big round of applause for the mods. Let's see. Yeah, they are answering so many questions because Scott is very wordy and talks a lot, and I want him to talk, so they're answering all the basic things because they know us. Do you have a tutorial about drawing hands? Yes, he does, in the Art Hacks playlist.
My apologies in advance.
What would you ask John Buscema?
Oh, again, I'm not someone who has questions for people. I think, again, I would just thank them.
And who's your favorite superhero?
In comics, it is Spider-Man. In the MCU, it would be Captain America.
Hi, Netta. They said hi.
Hello.
Can we see the Hobbit Hole live, if that's fine?
Yeah,
if I'm
yeah.
not here, you can see the Hobbit Hole live. I'm still in my pajamas, so no. Thank you so much for answering and entertaining my night, Scott.
Of course.
Good night, good morning, good afternoon. See you in your next live.
Oh, thank you. Have a wonderful
Do
day.
you struggle sketching the face details?
Yeah. I'm every time you see me draw, I'm going, ooh, this one's not right. Ooh, that doesn't look good. Ooh, that's off. Ooh, this. Yeah. I'm
You don't hear what goes through his head, but
Yeah.
he's thinking all these things.
Oh, that one didn't come out very good.
Any ideas on drawing clothes?
Yeah, there is a video on folds, and I think that is a good one to start off with.
I think you might have to do another field trip because people are asking what the little toy car is for.
Oh, all right. Give me a second.
Thank you so much. Much needed earlier. How do you keep your artwork from looking flat? Any tips or tricks?
I think having reference helps because you're not drawing it out of your head. You can look and you could see the shadows, you could see the shapes, you could see all of that. And I think that really helps. I think a lot of people try to do so much out of their head, and I don't know if that's the best thing. All right, let me take...
Okay. Oh, Overwatch. I've been meaning to play. How competitive is it, or is it very casual?
It can be both. It is not a one-player game, so you're on a team of 6, and therefore
It's just a team of 4.
no, 6 versus 6. Okay, so Esmeralda is 67 Cougar. And you can see that's her name. And she's a Mercury Cougar. And that's what she looks like on the inside. And she was Car of the Year for 1967.
What's up?
It's a reconnecting. I think we lost
Oh,
connection for a second.
it was a little blip, I think. Because it still looks connected to me.
All right.
But we're a little behind in the thing. Okay. So, thank you for putting that in. We saw you blipped as you came back in from the garage.
It's weird how it does that.
Everybody's saying it's great. Rylan says, oh my gosh, you and your son did a wonderful job. She's beautiful.
Thank you.
What hero do you think is the most starter friendly? I'm assuming that's an Overwatch.
Um,
Yeah, that was an internet dead zone.
Reinhardt is definitely, he's still my favorite.
Isn't he a tank?
Yeah.
Everybody says nice car.
Thank you.
Canson XL sketchbook, and the mods just put in, it's not leather seats actually, those are vinyl seats. How did you get Esmeralda?
eBay. I just found her on eBay from, I like to say, a little old lady in Florida, but
It must have sat in a garage, you guys, for like forever, because what'd she have, like 90,000 miles or
not even 80,
70,000
yeah,
miles, or some
70.
ridiculous thing like that. I found your art style videos really helpful, 10 out of 10.
Thank you.
What do you do when you make a mistake while inking?
Oh, I made several just now. The chin got all weird, so I just kind of just kept going over it till I got the lines right.
I'm new here, but your artwork is so awesome. You helped me keep drawing because I wanted to give up, but then I watched your videos and it gave me motivation to keep drawing, and I just wanted to say thank you.
Oh, thank you.
That was Soup.
Thank you, Soup.
Do you know what Metal Gear Rising is?
I remember Metal Gear, with Snake, I think his name was. I remember when it first came out, everybody was like, "Oh, look, he can hide in a barrel or something like that," but never really got into it.
So what are you gonna do to fix the mistake while inking?
I'll go over it until I can get the inking right. But sometimes you lose the shape that you were going for.
Did you or do you have an idol?
Artistically, I have several. I think that's the thing that I'm happiest about. Like, I have a couple friends from college who idolized one artist, and they just duplicated that one artist's work, and now that's just what they're known for, as being, that person who copies that one person.
What kneaded eraser do you recommend? Is that in the art supply list?
Yeah, there's a link.
Check out the art supply list. The mods, I think Bethany put the art supply list in, or Emma did. I saw it. What are your favorite art movements?
Either Art Nouveau or Pre-Raphaelite movement.
Your shorts gave me a boost in motivation to start drawing again.
Oh,
and
thank you.
I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that name. I apologize. The whole series of how to draw hands, ears, etc. is really great and helpful. Can you continue making those types of videos? That's Merlin.
I will try. I'm not a teacher, and I just want to remind everybody that I know you guys like to joke about that, but I am not a teacher, but I am happy to pass along anything that I think I can explain. And a lot of times it's just me finding a way to explain something.
Yeah, but I think you're relatable because you're not, this is going to sound odd, but You're not trying to teach, you're just trying to tell people what your experience is, and I think that makes it relatable.
Well, I mean, look at this. I am not a teacher in how to, like I wasn't trained to teach how to walk. But when when our kids were learning how to walk, we were what they had, like we had to teach them. So I know how to walk, but I wasn't trained in teaching that. And so in this case, I know how to make art, but I wasn't trained to teach you that. So that's all I'm saying is that I'm happy to share what I know as best as I can. I'm just not, I've seen some wonderful teachers online who will teach you about the mechanics and the history of it, and this is the muscular skeletal blah 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 blah. I'm just not that person, so I just want to be realistic with everybody's expectations.
Do you or Donna like to bake? Oh, me, I like to bake all the time. Have you painted a mural?
A little one for our kids when they were first born.
Do you know what NFTs are? I don't have much of a clue, to be honest.
Yeah, I do. I tried them just so I could understand them.
AJ says, Scott is my favorite. I really want to be like you.
Oh, thank you, AJ.
Do you like Clint Eastwood in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly?
I did when I was younger. I haven't seen the movie in 40 years.
Shannery, the lives automatically go up, so you can watch this on a replay if you want to see how he's painting and drawing. Can you make a video about, this is interesting, skill shorts. Can you make a video about how to set up your phone and shoot the right angle to record? That's a good one.
I could try.
No, I think that's good because people are always asking how you do that. So that's a great one. Thank you, Skill Shorts. I don't know why, but I always imagined that when you guys were younger, you would go to hard rock or metallic concerts, and I don't know why.
Oh, we went to, I think the hardest rocking group we ever saw was Whitesnake.
No, what was that other one we saw?
What?
When I wore the neon orange.
I don't know. It was Whitesnake.
With the hair. No. With the hair. I know it was the 80s hair. No, come on. At the little bar we went to. Oh, Jesus. Why can I not remember the name of that? They were a smaller band.
I don't know.
Oh, come on. You gotta remember. Oh, you gotta help me remember. They want you to continue the eyes, ears, hands, etc. series. At work right now, sound off. That's Erica. Was able to see a little tour of the car. Sweet.
Oh,
she says, hi, Scott and Donna. Big hugs. Hi,
hey,
Erica. Love you. Let's see. This is an amazing channel, and I recommend it to all new artists, and this guy's just the best. That's MX Killer.
Thank you.
How do you get inspiration for your journals?
Well, for the journals, what I do is I try to pick something that I would want to do several times because, obviously there's a lot of pieces in a journal or pages in a journal. So, for it's, whether it's the Hobbit or hair or, even just the travel journal, that's essentially, I like this, how it's kind of twisting. That's kind of cool. I'm going to do that more often if I remember.
Our mods are so sweet. They're like, Donna's an excellent baker. And Steph Nerd said I was an amazing baker.
That's high praise.
And that's high praise. Seriously. Because Steph Nerd is a baker. She's like a chef of amazing. She's amazing. And she's in Mexico. So if anybody needs a baker in Mexico, check out Steph Nerd. She's awesome. Gorov says you are my idol, sir.
Oh,
and there's a supply list again that Bethany's put in. Thank you. Reinhardt, I would say probably Torbjorn is a good first starter since Reinhardt is hard to maneuver while he's dashing. I personally started with Diva because she has such a wide field of range.
That's true. Diva's a good one too.
Bethany, sure.
You're essentially naming all of the people that I play anyhow, because again, I am not a high skill player. So it's Junkrat, Lucio, Moira.
But you always talk about Reinhardt.
Reinhardt, yeah.
Logan play.
Logan is actually a really he can play Reinhardt, but Logan's actually his best is Roadhog.
Really?
Yeah.
What's Roadhog do?
Roadhog is just a big fat guy who has a hook and he can hook you and pull you towards him and then shoot you in the face.
Okay then.
Yeah, real nice guy.
Okay. Does Donna have plans to make a baking channel? No. Mm-mm. I think Steph.
Mama Sava's baking channel.
No, I think Steph Nerd should make a baking channel. I think that would be awesome. Let's see. I don't know what the Instagram request is, but I don't know what that is. Why do you use a kneaded eraser?
Well, the kneaded eraser, and there's a video on it, but the kneaded eraser does not lift up the ink, whereas a regular eraser could lift up the ink. And so I don't want to risk doing all the ink work and then having something happen.
Okay, here's a great question. You're gonna need to grab another sketchbook. DOC says, Scott, I'm drawing a fan made Where's Waldo for a county fair. Do you have any tips for drawing big crowds?
Big crowds?
Mm-hmm.
I think what I do when I do big crowds, let me stop that. When I do big crowds, I will do the heads.
Sorry. Dang, allergies.
So get all the heads in there. And then you could go ahead and you could kind of get the bodies in there afterwards. But I always start with the heads. If that makes sense. Like that.
Can you hold it up? Because that was really light. It's hard to see. Thank you. What is your favorite season?
Fall.
I like winter because nothing blooms. Gabby says you are definitely a teacher.
Yeah, thank you.
Key Rose says, if you read this, Donna, you and Scott are amazing. I love being a part of this stream.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Key Rose. We're happy you're here. Have you tried using washi tapes for journaling, or do you just want to paint borders yourself?
Donna uses washi tape a lot.
I can't live my life without washi tape.
But no, me, I like this particular tape for at least protecting the pages and whatnot. But also, yeah, I'll draw my own borders.
Raiden. I can say Raiden. That works. Because that whole username, I know it's long. The Czech Republic is learning anatomy for animation.
Oh, that's great.
And there's another Bethany here besides our Bethany. Arav says love from India. Let's see. Donna has enough tea to make a channel for sure. Content for years. Okay. Someone thinks they're funny today, Miss Bethany, but she's not wrong. That's not the point, though.
Miss Bethany.
I'm just saying. I'm honestly amazed how fast you draw. It takes me like 20 minutes just to draw the hair.
Oh.
Ghost Fox says it looks so good and detailed. I love the hair of the current sketch, how it's turning out. That's Victoria.
Thank you.
I feel weird since my family is filled with traditional art artists. I'm the only one who's doing digital, so I resort to arts and crafts.
Oh,
Why?
don't feel weird. Digital is wonderful.
Can you make a video where you draw your car?
I did. There, if you look at the travel journal, the one with the barn.
Katie says, I only have a normal pen to do line art. Is that fine? I'm assuming that's
totally
a
fine.
ballpoint pen. Potato chips. I'm working on a book right now, and it's called Aliens.
Oh, nice.
Haima says, you're my idol and amazing at art.
Oh, thank you.
And thank you for posting that about 72 times. You're very cute. Tana really wanted to show that she was into baking. I really love baking. I do love baking because I like eating what I bake. That first painting is beautiful.
Thank you.
Jess loves to bake too. I like making pound cakes. Oh my god. Pound cakes are great. I have this awesome citrus pound cake recipe. So good. You inspired me to start using watercolors when I was intimidated by it for so long. Thank you.
Oh, I love it.
Have you tried paper mache or paper cutting?
I have not.
I've done paper mache as recently as a couple years ago, and I don't like it because my fingers get so sticky and I can never get the stuff off my fingers. It drives me bananas. I know, it's a thing, but there you go. Merlin says he gets so many requests, but he still talked to me on Instagram after only waiting 2 days.
I'm sorry, there's so many
He
requests
tries.
on Instagram, but
Yeah,
I'm
he
glad I got
tries,
to
you
you.
guys. Inquisible Twin says, I wish I could show you a picture of my mother day drawing a few years ago. Aww. Sophia Hanafi says, hi, do you remember me from your lives?
I do. Hello, Sophia.
Giving brain power to Donna to help her remember. You're so funny. Do you know JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Never heard of that.
Sounds familiar. I think I've heard of it.
Random, but are you still continuing the drawing profile picture series?
Not
right.
Not right now, no.
Oh, Gabby says, you are wonderful and you inspire me and you are my safe YouTuber.
Oh, thank you.
I just watched your animated film Animal Crackers. I think that's the title, right? Yep.
Yes.
That is the title.
Hope you
And
liked it.
Did you like it? That's chicken roasts. I feel like this is the most wholesome, cozy art channel ever. You're just amazing.
Thank you.
You're so funny. Durudi. Oh no, Duridi. I always just read the things. And it's hard to because it doesn't show me your name on the chat. It just shows me what your screen name is. Have you tried gardening? Yes, and I don't like it. The rest of my family are all big avid gardeners, and I think probably part of the reason is that every time I go outside I sneeze my full head off. And if I pull weeds up, if I don't wear a mask outside, it makes me crazy. Since watercolor is transparent, is the black also transparent?
Black watercolor?
Or the black ink?
Well, the black ink isn't. All right, I think that's enough for that.
My black shirt isn't. Yeah, black is not.
Black, don't use black or white watercolors. They just don't work very well.
Oh my God. How does he even pick, Art Junkie? What's your favorite stencil to use?
Oh gosh, yeah. No, I just walked over and grabbed one. There's too many. All right, so
Yeah, allergies. A lot of people have allergies. I know, it's bad, right?
would you guys like me to just save this for Friday morning? And I'll do this one and this one? Or as much as I can of both? I hope you guys like these.
What made you love to do art? And then there's a bunch of other questions. Let me get to some of those. What made you love to do art?
Oh, I think just I like to try to capture the beauty in the world. That's just me.
How do you integrate characters into the background?
Oh, integrating characters. I don't really do that. If you look at my artwork, I very rarely will have even backgrounds, like things in the background. So I try not to.
Do you have a favorite stencil? Because Art Junkie wants to know what your favorite stencil to use is.
All right, then it is this one.
Because you just used it 2 seconds ago.
That is officially now my favorite.
You're so funny. Have you tried oil pastels?
I think I have. I've had a few requests to try to do a video on them, so I might have to go pick some up.
What supplies do you use to outline your drawings?
I use the zebra brush pen for the blacks, and I use the Uniball Signo for the whites.
Ooh, Jess, I haven't tried citrus pound cake, but I've added cinnamon into the icing. That was good. Okay, the citrus pound cake, you have to make it and let it sit for 2 days. And then when you make the frosting, the glaze to go over the top of it, you have to add lemon juice and orange juice into it, and it's so good. I can give you the recipe if you want. What do you usually do when you have no drive to draw, but you know you still have to practice?
For me, I think about the fact that I don't want this to sound morbid, but how many days do you have on this planet? And you only have so many days. You don't. I would rather
The average
use.
lifespan is 4,000 weeks.
Well, I would rather use it making art, and so that's just me.
Mark, we are here doing our lives Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 a.m. Central Time and Saturday night at 7 p.m. Central Time. Scott, you seem like the kind of guy who is too nice to hang up on a telemarketer that isn't a robot, even though you're not going to buy the product.
It's not untrue.
I really dislike Roadhog. I'm also not that good at Overwatch, and the mix between getting them to you and then shooting them is really difficult to
Yeah, that's why I don't play them either.
Oh.
But Logan and I, my son and I, we have a thing where he hooks them while I'm Reinhardt. So he'll hook them, and then I'll swing my hammer at him, which is kind of fun.
Merlin would like to do. Can you do a sample really quick, an example of the hair tutorial? Like, just do a little bit of the hair thing, something hair. I don't know.
Okay, so hair.
Have you ever drawn food?
Yeah, I had to do Joey's Pizza and stuff like that. So hair is ribbons.
Oh, eat some bread makes notebooks.
And then what you're gonna do is, this is gonna be where the highlight is, and you just feather towards the highlight. And this pen is kind of dead.
Oh, Kyla, don't worry about it. You're fine. Sometimes people just post stuff in and it's fine. Don't worry about it. God, I could not do this without you mods. I swear, I could not. They're answering all of the. You guys are. I can't.
So that's how I see hair. And then, when you're looking at hair on a head, you're gonna have just multiple strands. So, and it's gonna, like to say this is the top of the head, you're gonna look at that. Like that. And then from there, you're just gonna feather to the middle and then feather from the other end.
What is your favorite season to draw?
Fall.
Love from England. That's
Oops,
Rossi
sorry.
Rue.
I didn't even realize I was. But do you guys see that? That's it. It's very, very simple. You just have to start seeing them as seeing the hair clumps as shapes. And if you look at the videos, there's 3 videos at least on hair in the art hacks. And look at the one on JC Leindecker. It'll show you just how he saw it.
Keddy's the same, can't live without washi tape. Yeah, once I found washi tape, that was it. How long did it take you to get a lot better at drawing?
How long? Yeah, are you banning them? It says that they're timed out. Is that the same thing as banning?
I don't know.
Sorry, what was the question?
They've been, it might be.
All right. Well, anyways, I hope that helps.
They do both.
Okay.
Bethany says whichever button we can get to.
Okay.
Yeah. They do both buttons though.
But you can also see in these, I'm not putting in the shading. So sometimes I put in the shading like this one has shading in it. Shading, 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 shading. Actually, all of these have shading in it. Every once in a while, I'll do something like that. But okay, it has been 100 minutes. Yeah.
Gee whiz.
So I'm gonna say goodbye to everybody, and we will finish this up, I guess, on Friday.
Two things that are good. What was your most difficult but rewarding art piece you have drawn?
Oh, the most difficult or most rewarding, or what was the question?
The most difficult but rewarding art piece you have drawn.
The movie poster.
Any tips on how to better understand color? I've only been doing pencil sketches for so long. Color seems very intimidating.
Color, there are a lot of really good teachers out there who can help you understand color theory and whatnot. But for me, I think color is subjective. Unless you're going for realism, look at the Impressionists and how they used color. You don't have to, like you could paint the skin blue, you can make the sky green. It's very, very subjective. So find the colors that you like.
The mods put the streaming schedule. Thank you so much for that, guys.
9 a.m. Central Time,
Yep.
Friday.
Yep.
And then Saturday, we will be doing Saturday at 7 o'clock.
PM. Monday is 9 a.m. Central Time. Saturday is 7 p.m. Central Time.
Yes.
So if people can't make it, then we got that.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, the spammers just have too many accounts. They trade over to another account. They're banning them and they pop up with a new account.
Hello, Arav. No, it's totally normal to be scared to color, but don't be scared. It's just a piece of paper. You can just rip it right up if you like. Okay?
Let's not rip anything. What about Pacific Time? You're 2 hours behind us.
So that would be 7 a.m.
Yep. On Friday, 7 a.m. Pacific Time on Friday. Please don't make me convert every other
Time zone.
time zone in the world.
Thank you all again, and we will see you in a couple days.
Yep.
Oh, hi, Crane. I look forward to seeing your art.
YouTube, we are streaming right back here on YouTube. 9 a.m. Friday
Central Time.
morning Central Time. Oh, Emma converted. 3 p.m. Greenwich